I was a tennis player back in my first life and played a lot of tennis. And I remember early in my career, Pete Sampras was getting ready to play the U.S. Open, and the report was that he may not be able to play because he has a partial tear of his rotator cuff. His shoulder was sore. They got an MRI, had a partial tear of his rotator cuff. And I was thinking, knowing what I know about tennis and knowing what I know about shoulder surgery, I was thinking, well, of course he does. He hits his serve 130 miles an hour. Has been doing it his whole life. But there was no research on that. And so it made me think, and I did a research project through our research institute. And I got 20 professional tennis players and baseball pitchers that had been doing what they do for at least 25 years. So really seasoned pros. And I got MRIs on their dominant and non-dominant shoulders. So got 40 MRIs, and none of them had shoulder pain. And 40% of the dominant shoulders had partial or complete rotator cuff tears with no symptoms. And 0% of the non-dominant shoulders had rotator cuff tears. And then I followed those people over the course of 5 years. And 5 years later, nobody had any shoulder pain. And so the message was, just because somebody's got an MRI that has a partial tear of the rotator cuff, you got to look at the patient and you got to look and see, well, what's been going on? And so what that's done is that has eliminated a lot of unnecessary surgery. Because that message gets out, we publish that. It's read by all the orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine doctors in the country or in the world, frankly. And then they say, oh, okay, that research shows that maybe we don't have to operate on every partial thickness rotator cuff. And sure enough, he didn't have surgery. He played the U.S. Open. I don't know if he probably won it that year. He won it plenty of times. But injury prevention and also avoiding unnecessary surgery can often be the result of good research.
Yeah.